Hey, welcome back everyone to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful one out there. Thank you as always for being here, for clicking on the video. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to go and listen to Janis Joplin. We're going to listen to this track here, Me and Bobby McGee. This is off of the album Pearl, which was released in 1971, her second and final studio album. It's been a while since we listened to Janis Joplin, and I was sitting here thinking about what artists and bands I've kind of missed out on listening to, and her name came in my mind, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and listen to some more from her. So we're going to listen to this track here. I just wanted to say, I love the album cover. Like, let me pull you guys up here really quick. There's just something about like this, her smile and like the outfit, the simplicity of the background kind of contrasts with the non-simplicity of her outfit, the vibrancy, the colors and everything, that I just find really like alluring. I think that that's really cool, and it kind of shows off a little bit, at least of what I know of like her spirit and like who she was. So let's go ahead and listen to this track. We will talk about it a little bit after. Me and Bobby McGee. Here we go.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, and I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained and rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that Javi knew.
Great volume control.
Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah, feeling good was easy, love, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby, yeah.
Beautiful dynamics in this track.
From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, hey, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything that we've done, your Bobby, baby, kept me from the hole. One day up near Salinas, long, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose.
It's a great line.
Nothing, that's all that Bobby left me. But if feeling good was easy, loud when he sang the blues. Hey, feeling good was good enough for me.
Guitar fill.
Good enough for me and my Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da da, la da da, la da da da, la da da, la da Bobby, yeah. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da da Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da.
Love the speed up. Nice bass line, the way that that's flowing through. Organ playing. Man, now that's a good song. That's a feel good song. Can I tell you what the thing that impressed me most in this track was? Let me turn down my fan because I feel like the wind might be blowing. The thing that impressed me most in this track, because let's be honest, there's a lot of obvious impressive things. Her singing is absolutely incredible, a very distinctive voice with a lot of beautiful emotion being shown and passion. But the most standout thing to me about this whole song was just the control of the dynamics, specifically the volume control in every single aspect from every musician that's involved in here. The way that the music, I would say, of course, led by Janis, is controlled and restrained when it needs to be restrained, understated when it needs to be, and then, of course, is allowed to explode and to go off and create this sensational rambling blues as, of course, it moves into the rock and roll finale at the end, which has this really wonderful climax. But everyone is so involved in the texture and in the restraint and overall control of the music that I find it really, really interesting how the volume control is its own aspect of the emotion in the music and the way that the emotion breathes and the way the music moves and feels. From the times that Janis comes down to almost a breathy kind of whisper to, of course, her more raspy vocals when she's becoming more outspoken, into something much more, calm and folky in the verse as well. And of course, the chorus is much more uproarious. But like I said, all of the musicians around are playing so wonderfully in balance with her. She's also playing the acoustic guitar on this track, so you can kind of, at least I do, I imagine her kind of leading the band with her playing and with the strumming of the guitar. You're going to have organ and piano played by Richard Bell on piano and Ken Pearson on the organ. And especially with the organ, throughout most of the song, you really get that feeling of how it, springs up just a note here in the background, a chord over here, just quietly, almost hidden. And then by the time it comes into the chorus, it is up front, it's uproarious, and it creates this really nice dynamic light in the music. I love when the piano comes in, especially later on in that ending, because yes, it plays a sort of honky-tonk blues-esque kind of sound, but there's a few moments where some of the notes kind of lean closer to something, for lack of a better word, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more elegant. So it's like a cowboy in a suit playing at a saloon, like from Gunsmoke or something. I don't know, but that's the image I get with a top hat. Like there's some elegance to him, but he's still playing in a saloon, right? Playing to the crowd, but keeping to himself. The bass I thought was really nice. Brad Campbell, Clark Pearson on the drums. I like the second half when the music, like I said, doubles up on the tempo, speeds up, gives us a little bit of a rock and roll ramble to end it all, and then it just sends us off from there. This was a really, really nice track. Like I said, the actual volume control is the thing that impresses me most here. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, when I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed down a diesel down just before it rained. That rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Yeah, windshield wipers slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Can I tell you, the way that she sets up the imagery and actually sets up the scene in our mind is so well done. You can imagine her and Bobby standing on the side of the road, storm's coming, they're like, we need to find a way to get to wherever we're going, to Baton Rouge in this case, and they're thumbing down a diesel, they hop in, of course they make small talk with the driver, and then eventually they pull out their instruments and a performance is born. This is a great line. I could see people using this line as like a quote somewhere. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. That's a 10 out of 10 line. Nothing don't mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah, feeling good was easy, Lord. And when he sang the blues, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything we'd done, yeah, Bobby kept me from the cold. One day up near Salinas, Lord, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I'd trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. So, yes, he's moved on. Yes, but this was a seemingly an amicable, not breakup necessarily, but separating or parting, if you will. Let's use a friendlier word like parting, and she still has very fond feelings, fond memories, and well wishes for him, saying that, even though she let him slip away, she hopes that he finds that home he's looking for. I love the playfulness of the la la la's and the da da da's here in the bridge. Lord, I called him my lover, called him my man, I called him my lover, did the best I can. I just kicked my light. And a Bobby, no, and a Bobby McGee, yeah. Low, low, low. Hey, Bobby McGee, low. Just a really nice song. Now the question, is this fact or fiction? Let's look at the Wikipedia page here. Let's see, it says it was originally written by Chris Christopherson. However, a posthumously released version by Janis Joplin topped the Billboard Hot 171, making the song the second posthumously, I always forget that, mess up that word, released #1 single in U.S. chart history after Otis Redding was sitting on the dock of the bay. That's a beautiful track. Simple, but so beautiful. It says Lightfoot also released a version. Let's click on the Janis Joplin version here. Of course, you have Australia with #1, Canada 6, New Zealand, I should say 10, and US with #1 and US Cashbox with #3 as well. So obviously a very successful song. Unfortunately, she was unable to see that success, but really wonderful as well. It says it was recorded for the inclusion on this album only a few days before her death. Singer Bob Newworth taught it to her while Christopherson was in Peru filming a movie. Christopherson did not know she had recorded the song until after her death. The first time he heard the recording of it was the day after she died. Record World called it the perfect matching of performing material, and like you said, we had already seen that charts information. So really, really sensational track. I would love to hear what you guys thought of it. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you are more than welcome to support what I do on Patreon for as little as $2 a month. You don't have to. It sounded like I said $2,000 a month. $2 a month. Press the like button and all of other stuff. Thank you so much for being here, for clicking the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back tomorrow, and I will speak to you then. Bye.